Sean Diddy Combs, the name once synonymous with hip-hop royalty, now finds itself entangled in a web of disturbing allegations. From his early days as a music executive to building a business empire, Diddy's influence on the music industry and beyond is undeniable. His story, once a testament to hard work and entrepreneurial spirit, has taken a dark turn. A superseding indictment dropped in March 2025, accusing Diddy of forced labor, sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. This bombshell revelation followed his initial arrest in September 2024 on charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation for prostitution. The once celebrated mogul now faces the very real prospect of a lengthy prison sentence, potentially spending the rest of his life behind bars. The gravity of these accusations cannot be overstated. Forced labor, a modern form of slavery, strikes at the heart of human dignity and freedom. It preys on the vulnerable, exploiting their labor for profit and power. If proven true, these allegations paint a grim picture of a man who allegedly used his position and influence to control and exploit others. The legal battles ahead for Diddy are daunting, with the potential to permanently tarnish his legacy and dismantle his meticulously crafted empire. The recent superseding indictment paints a chilling picture of the alleged tactics employed by Diddy to coerce his victims into forced labor. Prosecutors allege that he and his associates used a combination of physical force, psychological manipulation, and threats to maintain control over their employees. Victims were allegedly subjected to physical abuse, enduring beatings and other forms of violence if they failed to meet Diddy's demands. This climate of fear was further exacerbated by alleged psychological torment, with victims facing constant verbal abuse, humiliation, and threats to their families. To ensure compliance, Diddy allegedly resorted to financial manipulation, withholding wages, and threatening to destroy the reputations of those who dared to defy him. These allegations portray a systematic pattern of abuse designed to trap individuals in a cycle of exploitation. Victims, often lured by the promise of success and a chance to work with a music icon, found themselves trapped in a nightmare. The indictment details how Diddy allegedly used his power and influence to silence dissent and maintain a culture of fear, effectively turning his employees into modern-day slaves. The forced labor allegations are just the tip of the iceberg in Diddy's legal woes. The initial charges from September 2024, which included racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation for prostitution, are still pending. These charges stem from allegations that Diddy was involved in a network that exploited young women, forcing them into prostitution. Adding to the growing list of accusations, a January 2025 indictment added 2 more sex trafficking victims to the case. As if the criminal charges weren't enough, Diddy is also embroiled in a slew of civil lawsuits. Over 50 civil suits have been filed against him, ranging from breach of contract to defamation. One high-profile case involved a dispute with Jay-Z, which was eventually dropped, only for Jay-Z to countersue for defamation. Diddy is also currently engaged in a legal battle with NBC, suing the network for defamation over a Peacock documentary that allegedly painted him in a negative light. The sheer volume of legal challenges he faces is staggering, painting a picture of a man potentially accustomed to operating outside the bounds of the law. Since his arrest, Diddy has been incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a facility known for housing high-profile inmates. He shares a 15-man dorm with other notable figures like Sam Bankman-Fried, the disgraced cryptocurrency entrepreneur, and Luigi Mangione, the former FIFA official convicted on corruption charges. Despite the soul-crushing environment as described by Bankman-Fried, Diddy has reportedly maintained a positive attitude, even being labeled kind by his fellow inmate. Diddy's legal team, led by the experienced Mark Agnifilo, maintains his innocence across all charges. They claim that former employees will testify to Diddy's strong work ethic and positive treatment of those around him. The upcoming trial, scheduled for May 2025, will be a pivotal moment for Diddy. A guilty verdict could mean spending the rest of his life in prison, effectively ending his career and cementing his legacy as a fallen icon. However, if he is acquitted, Diddy may have a chance to rebuild his reputation and salvage what remains of his empire.